So we are going to hand it over to Davina and Andrea to share with us today what they have.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to attend our Together presentation. I am Andrea Cabello, and I work in the Career and Retention Services office. I started my PPCC journey about 10 years ago as a work study here in the Learning Assistance Center, and I've worked my way up to the Career and Retention Services office as the Program Assistant 1. And this project is so important to me because throughout those years, I've had some amazing leaders and mentors work with me. And so this project makes me want to help other women that may not have that support and wanting to help them, guide them through their journey to be their best selves. And I feel that by forming together, we'll help create a strong network for women to grow and flourish. Davina?
Hello, I'm Davina Jimenez. I have been employed by Pikes Peak Community College for going on 14 years. The last 10 of those have been in the financial aid office. Like Andrea, my career at PPCC began as a work study. I was actually a work study in the financial aid office where my main task was stuffing envelopes. We snail mailed back then. Well, this may not seem very exciting to most. This position was the perfect fit for me. I'd say perfect fit for anybody like me. Lack of confidence has made pursuing and achieving my goals quite an obstacle. I know that as a woman, as a human, that I'm not the only one who is struggling with confidence. Part of learning and embracing my power as a leader has been accepting that I'm emotional, that I have feelings of empathy. I will be eternally grateful to Ashley for pointing out to me that those are strengths and not weaknesses as I had previously thought them to be. Next slide.
You're doing great. Take a good deep breath.
I thought we were going to the next slide.
She's next slide.
We envision this program bringing women together, not just to support each other, but to empower one another. We want to take the work out of networking and build relationships. If we could channel the connection that comes with collaborating, I feel we could transform all spaces, but specifically our workspace. There is power in relationships and connections that go beyond pleasantries and assigned partnerships. There is power in women who are encouraged, who are supported, and who are celebrated. When this type of welcoming and inspiring community thrives at PPCC, Pikes Peak Community College and community will thrive and inspire.
So let's talk about how this is going to work. So we have planned out a few session topics that will help the women grow and add tools to their tool belt. So we plan on working on work-life balance, mindfulness, self-discovery, and working on strengths and even weaknesses so those can become strengths as well. Each one of the sessions will be led virtually, and we will have breakout sessions for each one to talk about each topic in detail, and then we'll come back together and do an activity so we can use those in our everyday life, take it back to our workspaces like Davina was talking about, and be our best selves. So those are a few of the topics that we'd like to include, but we'd also like to hear from you as well to see what other topics that you would like to include, or if you have any that you would like to share with some amazing women. And now, here's how you can help. So if you have an idea for us, we'd love to hear it. If you know somebody that would benefit from joining our program that needs a little guidance or wants some of that, some of the networking capabilities that we have, you know, word of mouth is so strong for us. We can really use that. So every one of you can help spread the word about our program. But we will also be distributing flyers. We'll be sending out emails with dates and more information. And then we'll also be in the Student Services newsletter with also information about who we are and what we plan on doing next. And here's a preview of one of our flyers that we have, outlining that we'll have virtual meetings, that we'll be networking, some information sessions, and our contact information as well. So please feel free to reach out to us if you do have any questions. So now, if you notice on the first slide, it says, "We are stronger together." And I truly believe that. On the first slide, there was a single tree, which I like to say represents where Davina and I started at the beginning of the program. We were trees ready to grow, but we needed a little help. So through this ELP program, we have now made a forest, and we hope to have you join our forest as well and make you the best tree you can, as well as, you know, playing on our strengths and helping, you know, the women of PPCC here out. So thank you for your time and support with Together.
Thank you.
Awesome, ladies. No, that's so exciting. I love hearing about it. So now we'd love to offer it up to if anybody has some questions or comments or thoughts for Andrea and Davina.
Hey, Andrea and Davina, great job this morning. Davina, especially, thank you for your courage to be authentic and share your experience. I think that's really, really inspiring to all of us. So thank you. And have you started down this path? Have you tried a small meeting, or where are you so far?
We mostly inside of the cohort. I've been using these strengths that I have taken away from the Enhancing Leadership program with students. I think that's what inspired me to want to do the same thing with my colleagues, with my peers. The feeling of empowerment that this program gave me, I just want to give a piece of it to every woman out there. I want them to feel this. I want them to know, even if they were like me, even if they were sitting in a corner stuffing envelopes or, you know, crunching numbers at their desk, this could happen. I want to give that to them. I want to present that to them.
Oh, great job. That's a beautiful vision. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Ashley, Christy, thanks for your leadership and helping make that happen. Nice job.
Looks like we have a couple questions. One of them is, when do you think these meetings will launch? Super exciting.
Yes, we're super excited. We're hopefully soon. We do have some kinks to work out still, but hopefully soon. But we will be sending out emails and more information as soon as we get that finalized.
Awesome. Another one, is the program open to students as well as faculty and staff, or do you envision this just for faculty and staff?
Go ahead. Actually, the passion comes back to students. We thought it would be great to build strength in one another, to build resources in one another, so we could come together as this empowered group of women that is better able to help our students. So right now the focus is going to be on staff.
Great, thank you. Powerful presentation, thank you, from Shanutel. Fabby, wonderful idea, love it. The idea truly empowered women, empower women. Very excited, nice to see this coming back into form from Carrie. Sylvia would like to know, how can we support your program?
Yeah, so you can certainly help by spreading the word as well. But if you'd like to to submit a topic that you'd like us to include, and you want to speak on a topic, we'd love to hear from the strong women that we have here at PPCC. We'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to have you, speak on a certain topic and join our group.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is Keith. How's everybody doing today? Once again, this is another initiative that is so timely on campus. And what I was surprised when I first got here 4 years ago was that we didn't have an effort like this, given the number of women at the college and the number of powerful women or women in powerful positions, why there wasn't a group where women can meet to have those conversations. And that's what we tried to do with the Real Talk. So I asked Ajay Trent to reach out to women on campus to see would they be interested in getting a group together to discuss issues. But we were looking at it more from a societal perspective, not a group of PPCC stakeholders. And so it's nice to see, because it has to happen organically. It can't be someone coming in saying do this. It has to be a group of women who see a need and will take the lead like what you're doing now. And I applaud you for that effort. I also want you to reach out to Tamara Canifax and Patricia Diarara, who is the executive director for the institutional effectiveness. They have data on gender equity that we did a year ago that may be useful to your efforts.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
We got a couple more comments here. Thank you, Andrea and Davina. Great job highlighting the power of vulnerability from Sarah. Jill'd like to know, are you going to have guest speakers throughout the community?
So we'd like to start off with our PPCC community. So women within PPCC speak out first, and then we'll see how that goes, and maybe, welcoming, women in the community that can speak as well. So we're open to everyone, but we'd like to start with our women of PPCC first.
And I think our big draw to this, Andrea and I, is that we wouldn't be the ones seeking out a big woman get together, a big session with topics, because I wouldn't want to speak in front of anybody else to be part of the conversation of the topic. We want to reach out to the people like us, because the transformation that we have made, it's phenomenal. It truly is. And to let that touch our peers, our colleagues, our employees, we want to make it a more intimate relationship building focus. And then when we get bigger, then we can have community members, community leaders, leaders within the college come in to talk with us.
Awesome. Amner says, awesome women. Great job, Andrea and Davina. Maria kind of had a question along the same line. So you talked about different ways to include the community to come talk to us. Do you envision including the community as in like the crowd as well, as in just having them join in on the intimate conversations and relationship building?
Yeah, I think that's something that maybe eventually we'd want to see, is, we want to touch as many, women as possible, get that word out. We want to make, every woman, better and greater, to be their best self. So we certainly are open to anybody.
Awesome.
We want to know our colleagues. We want to know our peers. Andrea and I have been exchanging pleasantries, hellos, good mornings for the past decade. This is the first opportunity that we've had to collaborate, to get to know each other. And I can name dozens of other staff, of my colleagues, who I've been saying good morning to for years, but that's where it ends. We want it to carry on after that.
Yeah, nice. Chrissy says, love this. So look forward to seeing this move forward. Great job. Lakeisha, this is wonderful. Can't wait to join the forest.
Yeah.
Heather has a question about, could participating in this be a badge with Ashley's PD badging program?
It certainly can. So that's something we're working on as well. Once you attend so many sessions, you receive a digital badge for professional development. So that's coming. So that's exciting.
Yeah, so that's something that if you are participating, you can earn badges, but you can also earn badges if you choose to be like one of the women who are highlighted, willing to speak and kind of share some of your experiences and stuff like that for a bolster the badge volunteer. Dr. Bolton says, I volunteered to fund coffee and cookies for this year's meeting.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
Woohoo! Thanks, Dr. B.
Woo.
Kathy, great job. Thanks for giving others the opportunity to grow together with you. You two rocked it. Shanutel, resource sharing is so important. Thank you. Agreed, Shanutel. Love the vision from Dr. B. Keith Barnes, great job. You have my full support. Awesome. Sorry, they're all coming in. I'm like, whoa. Sylvia, building this community will be amazing. So proud of both of you for your leadership on this very important project. Jill, I've enjoyed getting to know both of you throughout your cohort. Just incredibly proud of you guys. Thank you for your presentation and vision. I'm appreciative of a formal, informal space to develop relationships from Rachel. Absolutely. I think those informal spaces to just get to know each other as humans are so powerful.
Hey, Ashley, this is Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, ladies, that was fantastic. I have a
Thank you.
question for you. What kind of roadblocks or what kind of issues do you think may come up that may hinder your project? And in thinking about that, how do you think you can overcome it? Or what type of support would you need from directors?
Do you want to take? Yeah. So one thing I could see is, as introverts like Davina and I, it may be hard, getting some participants because they want to, they want to develop, but they don't know quite how, or they're not ready to take that step. So I think it's part of our mission to kind of help, build that relationship and to get people to participate. And I think from directors, it's helpful. We're, letting them know about us, that we're here. It's a safe space, and we're here to grow. We're not perfect, and we know, not everybody's perfect. So we're here to develop with everybody as well.
And actually just knowing that we have your support is very welcome, very comforting. This is completely out of the norm for both of us, but the passion that we have for this and for bringing our peers in who are like us, who have just kind of been sitting quietly, is something that we are definitely looking forward to do.
Another comment.
Oh, yeah, well, I just want to take a notice. Great presentation, Andrea and Davina. I have had the opportunity to work with both of these ladies for a very long time. And I directly, Davina directly reports to me. So when she says that she's made, even just her presenting on this PowerPoint is a big upcake for her, because it's been one of our goals that I've been working with her for years, and she can attest to that. So it's a very proud moment for me to see her come on here and not only present, but to try to push this initiative. And with directors, the question that Ron asked, and it just even for supervisors, is knowing, because I've seen it in Davina that she had more to offer, and I tried to nudge her. But now I know that with this group that her and Andrea are going to have, I have some place to nudge my employees to be like, hey, go visit this group. Maybe they can empower you. So I think it's nice to see them both grow into this and create this program. So I'm excited to see where this program is going to go. And I volunteer for any help or any assistance that you ladies need. I'm here for you. You just tell me what it is that you need, and I will provide it for you. So great job, ladies.
Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Christina. Megan's excited to be a part of this. Really loved watching you two grow in this program. Just that alone has given me the confidence to move forward and see where I can go. Shay, so proud of you. Amazing growth in both of you. Thank you so much. This is great, from Sylvia. Yeah, incredibly excited to see where this goes and some of the people that we can impact with this. So excited and proud of you guys. Great work. Proud of you from Homer.
Thank you.
Any other last questions or comments? Ashley Mount, if you're looking for internal speakers in the future, I'd be happy to volunteer or help co-lead or facilitate discussion of something you're looking for. Again, it's
Thank you, Ashley. We're going to call you on that.
Yes.
All right, ladies, congratulations. You
Thank
have
you.
completed Capstone. Wonderful.
Yay!